Hello, everybody. This is Isha Vaka again back with another episode of Orange Army Dugout. Today with us we have Pulkit, a hardcore DC fan who's also a social media manager for Sports Dunia, and our very own Rijul Sharma. You must have seen him in the pre-match
Visual
shows
sir.
as well. He is an R&D engineer from Nokia. So, a little about Rijul. Do you know he's actually from Bangalore supporting Hyderabad? How often do you see that? So, Rijal, you can tell us about your journey as to how you became an SRH fan. I know you are very, in a pool of RCB fans, and yet you chose to support SRH.
Yeah, that was tough. But actually, if you see, because I am from Bangalore, maybe naturally my first choice was RCB. But I saw the way they treated their legends, Anil Kumble, Rahul Dravid, and that made me digress first. And then SRH was playing a brand of cricket where they were defending everything, defending low scores around 2015-16 time frame. Even I had to defend a lot against from the RCB fans myself.
I can
So
imagine
I
your
just,
life.
yeah. It just started, and then from there on, it is Orange Army has just been an emotion for me more.
That's
I
so
want
good.
to give David Warner.
I'm sorry, your voice is breaking, Pulkit.
Yeah. Digital, I'm saying that in terms of legend, David Warner was also treated right, I guess, by SRH fans. I saw the emotion when he left the team. I saw the emotions and I was
Maybe
happy.
the management knew better to talk about it, and we have moved on. So let's not comment on that.
Yeah,
Correct. While he was there, he was our legend. Yes.
yeah, that's what I said. A big shout out to him because he played for both of us. So we all are very emotionally attached to him.
Yes.
Yes, it's sad to see he's not playing, but anyways, Pulkit, a little about your fandom.
Actually, I'm from Delhi, so yeah, I happen to be a Delhi supporter because I was very happy when my franchise bought Virender Sehwag and Gautam Gambhir in the first draft, and also Shikhar Dhawan, who played for both the sides again. So actually, I usually support those teams, who buy the players who are from the local side, who wants to go more towards the local players and the stardom. And Virender Sehwag and Gautam Gambhir happened to be from Delhi. They had that stardom also, so I like the process how you know how fast we got all the players who were from Delhi and they had some connection with us. When I'm talking about Delhi Daredevils, then when we became Capitals, this DC Toli culture started. I start to become more, close to the team and Rishabh Pant, then captain Delhi also, and then he was also from Delhi. So I love the process, the way we have given the captaincies from Delhi to Delhi, or someone who has been a Delhi blood, like currently Akshar Patel, who has been for a Delhi blood for a quite 4 or 5 years. So I guess I'm the part of this fandom because we have seen superstars in making, but sadly we have let go superstars also. But yeah, I love the team, which is from my side. The loyalty is there.
Of course. And so let's dive into the upcoming match. So it's SRH versus DC. The last match we had, both of us had it with LSG. And of course, like you mentioned before, it was different results, not in the favor of SRH, but DC quite well managed to win, even though with the loss of 9 wickets, then Ashutosh Sharma did his magic. Do you want to talk about that?
Actually, I will recommend you ki if everyone has heard that single clip of Kevin Peterson, again one more player who played for both franchise. So Kevin Peterson gave a shout out to Nigam and Ashutosh Sharma before they came that our batting is not weak this time. We have two players who are waiting and are very big hitters. The moment when I heard this, I was like, okay, our management for the first time in the mic is very confident and is smashing to the critics that don't lose hope in us, we will do it. And that moment I was like, okay, I know Ashutosh Sharma will do it, but he will do it like this. I didn't expected this because in first 20 balls he was giving Nigam the freedom that, bro, you hit the ball, I am aligning the play with you. But then the next 20 balls, when he realized that Nigam has gone, only the bowlers are left, then he took that thing, pressure on him, and he also backed himself in the last over when he said Mohit Sharma ki भाई तू बस सिंगल लेके दे, मैं इसको एक बॉल में भी फिनिश कर सकता हूँ, I don't need four balls. And that confident, I loved it when it was revealed later that he said this, and I was happy that okay, this guy is coming from that mindset that I can win matches by my own. I can do it, and I have that confidence. And that's what Delhi was lacking. And I feel we have got someone like that. And especially, he's an Indian player. So
Yeah,
it's not like we are ruining any foreign slot or anything for a good all rounder. We have an all rounder who can now, an Indian all rounder who can finish from lower, just like Nitish Kumar Reddy does now for SRH. Who you guys are also looking for an all rounder who is Indian and can do bowl and bat. So I feel that Indian all rounder has become a very crucial part in IPL these years, and I'm very happy that Delhi found him and bought him for a very cheap price in terms of what market all rounders had in IPL auction.
yeah, that's very well said. In fact, the Indian all-rounders are something that every team is looking for. And we are lucky we also have NKR. Do you want to talk about NKR, Rijit?
Actually,
Yes.
I love
And
NKR too. I love
it is the
him.
right moment to speak about NKR as well because we are playing in his home ground. Vizag
Exactly.
happens
Yeah,
to be his home ground, and uh,
said that. I love the guy because that
see,
guy can both and bat. He can do everything.
absolutely. And his journey feels very personal to us. It's like we have seen him grow. We have made him the NKR. Somehow we can very much relate to him. Last year, when he used to play in the practice matches, we all fans went crazy. This guy should play for SRH. Initially, he did not start for us. And then when he started, our fortunes started changing and we started playing well. Then he represented India. It was like everybody. I remember when he hit that century in Melbourne and he did that celebration.
My
All
God.
of us, I can say, many of us cried. Meaning we had tears in our eyes. It felt
His
so
father,
personal for us. So NK, and after that,
his father was
he.
also.
Sorry, Pulkit, you're saying something?
Yeah, his father was also there. Like,
Yes, yes, yes. His
No,
father was
I
there,
just uh,
your voice is breaking. Sorry, Pulkit. You
Pulkit's
need
voice,
to
right?
say something. Yeah, yeah.
mine or Rijul? No,
Yours,
not
yours.
mine.
Okay, go on, go on.
Okay.
Oh no.
And and
So just
and
give a small shout out. I just want to give a small shout out to him. Yeah, like then Sunil Gavaskar came after he hit the century, and he came to congratulate him after the test match. How grateful was for NKR and his father to uske like they patch हुए उनने Sunil Gavaskar
yes,
के, and
yes.
they told him that how grateful they are that a legend saw him live. And I feel kahin na kahin, and also him doing the celebration from the movie and showing at the Melbourne ground ki okay, we are here to prove something. So I feel that in NTR, I see that all rounder which we were looking for a very long time. Like we have Hardik Pandya, who is very great, but of course we needed someone in test who can live up to that expectation. If we can play him at 3, at 4, at 5, or even open, so we have NKR who is like putting that thing ki, okay bro, I'm here to prove. So if you ask me, the player which I really love from SRH, which I want to take in my team is NKR because he will fulfill in every opportunity for us.
Sorry, he's not leaving us. He even
And
mentioned in his interviews that other
Not
franchise
call.
approached him, but he was
Uh,
like, no, I have this for my home, so
uh,
I'm not gonna leave the franchise. So
yeah, because
that
and
made us
because
really
I
happy.
think Mumbai was calling. I think so. Mumbai was calling with 12 crores in the bag that
exactly.
we might can swap in him in a mega auction that
Yeah,
if
but
he came.
we are really happy for Mumbai because like they left Ishan and now we have him. It's a perfect batting balance for us.
Yeah. I know, right? Even
And you,
we were just short of 2 crores from behind him. Like we were fighting with you till 12 crores, and I was like, okay, are we getting Ishan Kishan? But why Hyderabad is bidding? And I was like, I
Oh, that
understand they have a
it was just coming back because I think even in the previous auction we tried for Ishan Kishan, but he went too expensive, so we couldn't get him. But this time we did.
and I'm so happy to be honest. It's I know we all are talking like a rivalry section where I'm a DC fan, but to be honest, I'm more like a cricket fan because cricket has matured me over the years to realize to enjoy the game than dissing or being non like hater in a cricket. I really appreciate teams who plays well. So I was supporting SRH till the final. Get okay, guys. My team has done bad. At least you guys can win the final. I was at the screening. I was supporting. Everything was all in for SRH. And the moment Mitchell Stark came and he did that, I was like, okay, now I need him in DC because if we face SRH next, I need him. And God listened me, and we got Mitchell Stark in the next auction.
but
And
Manifestation.
Pulkit, But you need to tell Mitchell Stark it is a knockout. He will not bring his best until then.
I don't. I
True,
guess
true that.
I guess so, but I told him that it's knockout when he faced Nicholas Puran the next ball. That okay.
Yeah.
So I understand. I was like, okay, manifestation can get through, and I was like, okay, now I can tell to
Absolutely.
the algorithm that it can get through.
So, what do you, I mean, I love where the conversation is heading. I don't want to interrupt, but again, we have to get back to SRH versus DC tomorrow. So,
Obviously.
what do you think? What will you do if you win the toss, Pulkit? And what do you think, Rajul?
First you, I've won. Ritual two.
Rajul, yeah.
See, since last year, the style of cricket we are playing, it's mostly being bat first and score big. So, and considering the bowling which we have, currently not living up to its expectation, I'm sure we will come good sometime. But currently, the way we are doing, bat first, have enough cushion, and then that's the comfortable mantra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bowlers, even if bowlers don't perform to their potential, we can still manage.
Pulkit, do you agree to that? Or
Actually,
you?
I'm laughing because home ground हमारा है, but लग रहा है कि हैदराबाद को होने वाला है. Home
भाई
ground is
पूरा
ours.
पूरा का पूरा ऑरेंज रहने वाला है वैसे कल.
You have no idea how many fans are traveling from Hyderabad to Vizag and
Yes.
just, to support, especially NKR. So, do you think he's going to be a star player for tomorrow?
For us, I see. I love NKR, but loyalty भी अपनी जगह ना. Loyalty is something जो मेरे है अंदर. So he won't perform tomorrow. I will love to. If I was playing Dream 11, then I would have thought कि okay. But
Okay.
sadly, I played Dream 11 in DC game. So yeah,
So, you think,
I'm not. Okay, if we won the toss, I would like to bowl first because I back on my bowling strength. I
okay.
back on my.
And we're
Okay.
coming from a loss, so we are hungry for more runs on the board. So,
I
And I would,
know.
Pulkit, and I would still want to remember the last encounter of DC versus SRH rather than the last match.
199
Yeah,
all out. If I remember, we won by 67 runs. Was it the last?
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I
I
don't mind
Six
love
that.
overs,
that.
125. 6 overs,
Yeah.
125.
That one season, you guys were Danav till final. Final tak you were given the title Danav. Everyone plays their bit. Even it was just Drake who was the sensible one who said, "I want to go for Mitchell Stark," and he was the one who is the real Danav right now. If you
Oh,
guys have one Danav who can do that, and I want him to play just.
history always doesn't repeat. Let's hope Mitchell gets hit, and I want Travis to trash him.
Yes.
Okay, this sadly we can't stand up and do that, na celebration Kendrick wala. So yeah, let's.
Yeah. So, if you would predict a score, what would it be, Rajul?
See,
Go so far.
Vizag is actually a very good batting ground. So LSG started very well. Towards the end, somehow Mitchell Stark got some wickets and they controlled, but and they chased easily also. I mean, not easily, but they chased. So 250. I
250?
don't want to say up ki bar 300 par, but at least
No,
250 is
let's
okay.
not jinx it. I think
Yeah,
बहुत
yeah,
नजर
yeah.
लग गई है. अभी नहीं
So
बोलना है ऐसा.
let me be realistic and say 250.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think it's a good total to defend also. So now I think it's going to be a good bowling unit tomorrow because we've seen that it failed last game. So I
Yeah.
think they're going to come back and they're going to prove that we have Shami,
That,
Harshal Patel, Zampa. Come on.
guys, one more shout out. The guy who hasn't played yet, Natarajan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
XSRH. आपने तो हमारा
SRH
प्लेयर्स
legend.
लेके टीम बना लिया.
I'm telling you, we played smart in auction. You guys were rapping batsmen, we were rapping bowlers that time.
Oh, our
You
team
guys
is
were.
solid. We just need that one game where, our bowlers start showing their potential as well. So far, and yeah, I mean, I have Pat Cummins. He will do it. He knows when to send our
I
bowlers
know.
and going to do that.
No, but a separate fan base in Hyderabad. Now I'm so much aware. See, the thing is, even non-cricket fans, okay, they love Pat Cummins. They're like, okay, we like that flamboyant guy who's a captain who comes and shushes and says every before match that we will score above 250. But I guess Kavya ma'am has told him, bro, please 300 par mat bolna. And he's not predicting scores. not predicting scores, but in toss. Now he's like, okay, okay, we will do it.
But
So
Vijay, yeah, the meet and greet, everyone was like, yes, this, ये साल हो जाएगा. I remember you were
Yes,
there,
yes,
right?
yes. Everybody was shouting, "Ab ki baar 300 par."
Yeah.
And I think
So
even when first match when we scored 286, I think Ishan Kishan revealed in an interview that the message that came from the management was go for more than 287, mean target 287. Means so they want to give a statement or
I guess the first 6 overs will decide the main thing because see, if see the main thing is Kuldeep Yadav if he bowls tomorrow in the early overs, then it could be problem for Travis Head, not for Abhishek Sharma because he can play spin, he's an Indian, but for Travis Head facing Kuldeep Yadav has been a problem for him. I've seen him even in Champions Trophy. We also saw.
but if you see right, most of the SRH batsmen feed on spin now, including Aniket Verma now recently added. So Aniket Verma's he is a
I guess
monster hitter of spin bowling.
I
Yeah,
believe he's batting too down, to be honest. I feel Manohar can bat really down because he's known for just, raw hitting. But since this guy, the last guy, he
Aniket Verma.
needs he needs a bit time. I can see. Like he seems a guy who's a proper batsman. He needs time. I can see because if he wasn't there that game, you guys couldn't have scored even 150. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean we were in trouble. Yeah.
his contribution was great. Yes, totally agree
And
to that.
And
he's a spin hitter. He's a monster of spin. I
that's
mean, all his sixes were against spin. So
that's what I said. Rather than promoting class and more above, I guess he can come a bit up because when there is more spin in the middle overs, and Klaasen can come in last and do the Puran thing, hitting the pacers. Because no opener wants to face Mitchell Stark tomorrow. I guess they won't hit him tomorrow. I'm telling you, they won't hit him. They won't hit him tomorrow. They are like, okay,
sure, sure. And
ये
Pulkit,
एक bowler-
can we expect a Stubbs over as a gift again?
I don't want Stubbs again. I don't want Stubbs. But it's funny. Stubbs also plays for your Africa franchise also, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
now
I
he's
mean,
as well.
all due
Yes, now he's like, I'm coming to two homes now since Vizag is a home of Hyderabad anyway. So he's like, I'm feeling like I'm playing in South Africa again because his home was Eastern Cape. So he's like, okay, I'm back in my home. So should I play for my side or their side? So that's the
but I
thing.
don't remember him bowling for Eastern Cape.
He won't bowl. He won't bowl. I'm telling you. अक्षर पटेल भी like मैं सच्चा खुद डाल लूंगा एक ओवर एक्स्ट्रा करके तू पीछे हो जा भाई. I'm telling you.
No, but
I won't be surprised if Ashutosh Sharma bowling medium pace in place of him because I guess even Stubbs was not backing himself. I can see him after the first ball. He knows कि यार मेरे को ये ओवर निकालना है. क्या करूं मतलब because I guess Mukesh Kumar got injured. That's why he bowled one over.
right.
Stubbs और कोई मुकेश कुमार got injured. अब हम किसी बॉलर को ला नहीं सकते because we needed Ashutosh Sharma ASAP in the next innings. So I hope, but Stubbs plays well. Okay, I have expectation from Stubbs
Yeah,
tomorrow.
all
I have,
respect for him. Yeah,
yeah, he has been wicket keeping. He has wicket kept all the SA T20. He
that's
has been
right.
wicket keeping. So yeah, I mean, this game is more not like rivalry. This is more like an emotion because there are lots of former players are like इधर उधर हो रखे हैं दोनों टीम्स में. So
Uh,
that's why I'm very surprised कि DC fan sitting with the SRH fan because यार घर तो पास में है ना SRH वाले का. भले ही DC इधर आए हो.
well said.
I mean, that's tomorrow's game is not like rivalry also. Like even if you score 300, okay, I don't mind if you are scoring 250 back because that's what we did last match also. Jake Fraser McGurk, if he is in form, we all saw what he did against you in Kotla in that first 10 overs. The match was totally like, okay, this can go a bit near. So that's why I'm saying our game, like SRH and Delhi, both plays on luck. Both plays on luck. अगर हमारे तुम्हारे ओपनर चल गए तो हम हार गए. हमारे अगर बॉलर चल गए तो आप हार गए. So
So
that's the
it's
thing.
a battle of luck tomorrow, you see.
हाँ, imagine Mitchell Stark realizes I'm in playoffs tomorrow. Then तो वही तो that's why I'm saying कि see काला जादू happens in Bengal, but let's expect in Hyderabad also that Mitchell Stark slow ball डाले. He doesn't bowl that 160 plus tomorrow एकदम से first ball ही. So that's what I'm saying for us. कि Travis doesn't realize that we are Indian team. He realizes okay they are Delhi players. Let's hit them like that. So yeah, because we are Neela jersey. Okay, only thing I'm missing about DC is why can't we get our red jersey for tomorrow? Just for tomorrow game. I don't want head to see a Neela jersey. I don't want him to see a Neela jersey.
Red versus blue. A love
Uh,
story. I swear it's so good. I mean, for us, it's working very well. So,
I guess that's why you guys lost because no, even LSG was blue.
And he played well. Head did his part. Yeah.
so we are only talking about head versus blue jersey, not SRH versus blue jersey. So, good luck.
But I'm,
Maybe another
I'm
half
telling
century.
But I'm telling you guys, we both teams have came from downfalls to upfalls. देखा जाए तो ऑक्शन हम दोनों के लिए ब्लेसफुल था. आपके लिए ऑक्शन 2 साल पहले ब्लेस्ड हो गया, हमारे लिए अब जाके ऑक्शन ब्लेस्ड हो गया.
Right.
So the game between Kavya Maran and the Gandhi began in the auction only. We are just doing for the sake of rivalry. They started the rivalry in the auction table only.
Agree.
But I think everybody has, like you have a soft corner for SRH, we also have that for DC because DC तो SRH के former players से बनी है. So majority, it
Right.
happened last year also, अभी also. So
But let's not forget कि आपने हमारा ही कैप्टन लिया था सबसे पहले जिसने आपको आईपीएल जिताया. डेविड वार्नर was a Delhi person.
Yes.
He moved to SRH, then he didn't left SRH, but then he has to leave SRH.
and then he joins you. But
And
yeah,
then then got his third. So and he even beat SRH twice, and I was like, okay, ये guy मतलब personally निकाल रहा है. I feel he was not bashing the fans, he was bashing the management.
okay, a discussion for another time. We are
Okay.
not, it's like censored.
Oh,
We-
we get cancelled. I know. It's okay.
So we have another Aussie to compensate. We don't mind now.
Yes.
We have an editor.
So do you see any changes, Rijul, or we're going with the same combination?
Yes, most probably the same combination. Only I think it might be between Sumarjit and Unadkat
Hmm. Okay.
Why?
because
I'm thinking.
Unadkat has performed well in the practice matches also, and he's been utilizing the slower balls well.
That's what I was thinking against this LSG match also. Unaskan could have been a great help for you. The target you set was not low, but the
Right.
bowler was actually very low when he was bowling. So why?
And even when we were batting, we lost our way or major batsman by 14th, 15th over. We could have brought in Mulder, but we knew we were sticking to Adam Zampa. So Adam Zampa को लाना ही लाना था, तो उसको बेटर है कि प्लेइंग 11 में रखो एंड एक इंडियन को इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर के तौर में रखो.
This makes sense. Now, even for Delhi, I'm thinking, now KL Rahul is back. The only change, if you will ask me, KL Rahul will be back for SunRisers and our batting will look more dangerous because now KL Rahul can play at 5 and 6. He's no longer an opener, so he's not needed for open. Thankful for that he won't open for us because, of course, JFN and Fab will play, and then I guess KL Rahul knows the condition better than any other player in DC right now, the Vizag conditions. So it might complement that he will come at 3 or 4, like one down, it's Stubbs. I guess Stubbs might come early this time, and then Aksar, and then KL Rahul coming in the finishing role because it suits him. Pressure suits him. So I really want him, to play like that thing to anchor the innings. So even if we open also, I don't mind KL Rahul playing an anchor role also that time. But it's a big boost for us. And even if Natarajan starts tomorrow, our death bowling is very dangerous. Then you should expect ki SRH should have the like 4 down or 5 down batsmen that time. Because if Natarajan in death, we all know what he can do with Stark.
Right.
Yeah.
Natarajan will replace Mohit Sharma?
No, Mukesh, because Mukesh is injured.
Okay, makes sense.
So I guess because Mohit Sharma is not that bad. I saw him in the last match. Okay, he was bowling good actually. Depth mein we have good depth. Depth mein I'm backing all my bowlers because we all have a replacement for everyone.
Yeah, if Klassen stays, it will be a good battle.
That's what I said.
Everybody contributes at least 20, 30 runs and we have that total. 5 down, 6 down, आराम से.
भाई वही तो बोल रहा हूँ कि मतलब वापस पैट कमेंट्स पे ना आ जाए कि बेचारा लास्ट 3 छक्के मारन काव्य मरन मैम भी लाइक इसको मैंने इसलिए नहीं खरीदा था. Why he's Asin?
Yeah, but yeah, it's एक ही मैच हारे हैं, no problem. दूसरा जीत
I mean
लेंगे किसी के साथ.
that's the opening match. I mean that's not expected from an SRH. That's
Come
not
on,
expected
winning
from
and losing is a part of a game.
you guys. Are not meant to lost till playoffs, and then you have to reach the final. Then you lose. Then it's all right, but
See,
not
LSG
before
was
that.
maybe LSG were good. We should agree that they played classic cricket. It was really good. So we give them a win because क्या हुआ last time? बेचारे वो ट्रॉमा से बाहर आने के लिए हम लोग मदद किए बस.
मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मेरे को लगता है कहीं ना कहीं शुभम गौर की नजर लग गई होगी आप लोग पे उस बेचारे को कि लोगों ने इतना ट्रोल किया दैट
Yeah.
he might have Puran ki bro please take it personally and hit them please take it
The number of
okay
memes. Oh
इस
God.
बार जो कुछ भी लर्निंग लेना है लीग स्टेज में,
one more
प्लेऑफ
reminder
में नहीं.
more reminder Nicholas Puran also played for SRH
Yeah. We bought him for, I think he was the highest pick, 10.5 crores that season.
15 crores and then the next season also he went for the same price but then he did different what he was meant to do
Yeah. And then things
अब्दुल
changed.
समाद इवन. Yeah.
Abdul Samad, yeah. आके छक्का मार दिया.
वो भी SRH मैनेजमेंट पे नहीं कि अगेंस्ट प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट SRH
भाई, उसको भी एसआरएच मैनेजमेंट ने काफी बैक किया है.
Come on, if they're performing well for another team, it's only because
Yeah.
SRH backed them for a long
Correct,
time,
correct.
groomed them.
बस वो बच गया है बट he's out of the season तो गॉड ग्रेस चलो
Okay. So, do you see any partnership goals tomorrow, Rijal? Like they are going to give us like a solid partnership for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still wary of Witcher Star, so I will go with the middle order itself, NKR and Klassen.
Yeah. MKR and Klassen, yeah, we need to see that come up. And Pulkit for DC?
I guess JFM and Puff open because they both are similar and they complement each other if they start hitting. So either both of them or either KL Rahul and Stubbs. How will that middle order will do? That's a good question. We are going to see KL Rahul first time in the middle order. That's also a good question to me. That okay.
Your middle
Just
order test under
So,
test and at bowling under
sorry,
test tomorrow. Let's see how it goes.
Pulkit
it's
say
like
we are.
even for fans, the BP is going to be test. कि अरे 150 पार जाएगा 120 पार जाएगा. For them, it's 300 par. For us is 150 par.
So, Pulkit, one question. Say you're chasing 250. At what
हाँ
position you want KL Rahul to be coming in?
3, maybe a good 3. Like
And
3 because
what are your
I want
expectations? Would you still
because I
want him to be anchoring?
but I want him to feel the pressure actually. I saw that in Australia he felt the pressure and he was hitting sixes to Zampa. So I was like,
Hmm.
okay, this guy has sixes also. So that's where that's where I start feeling good that we bought him for 14 crores. उस पर तुम्हें क्या लग रहा है मैं खुश क्यों फील करूंगा when we bought KL Rahul.
ठीक है.
Okay, so the last thing, any message to your fans or your management or just something, anything as a fan you'd like to share? This is your space. Rijal, you can go first.
Hmm,
For me,
my
tomorrow it's all about NKR. It's just I remember after his dismissal against LSG, he was so frustrated. He went into his dugout, he threw his helmet. That
Aussie
frustration,
mentality.
yes, yes, Ozzy. And it's all about NKR for me. He is going to come back and we are there with you. Continue playing the aggressive style. We will support that, and that's all we want.
नजर ना लगे एनकेआर को. Pulkit. And what about
message
you?
my message to IPL cameraman is please focus on our players and Kavya Maran ma'am tomorrow. I really want to see us hitting Sita or wants to.
We make
But
sure this clip is put up so the IPL cameraman can see it.
but my but my main message is this that DC I back this I want someone if DC टोलिया कोई भी जाके मिचेल स्टार्क को बोले हम आईपीएल फाइनल में आ गए हैं and SRH is back in form and they are thinking of 300 बस और कुछ नहीं चाहिए मेरे को I just want Stark tomorrow.
Okay, let's see. But I am fingers crossed Travis trashes him tomorrow. That's all I want to see.
Yes.
All I want to see.
I think that's Mitchell Stark. If he bowls at Yorker समझ जाना. If he's bowling Yorker कल 140 की स्पीड में Because Natarajan is also Yorker specialist. Okay, now we have two Yorker specialists. Oh my God, now who
But
should be?
pace नहीं है.
See, if Natarajan is fit, that's all I want.
Yeah,
Natarajan got fit.
if he comes, I mean, it's playing versus his ex team, so he very well knows what to do, what not to do.
And नटराज
West
शायद
playing,
पावर प्ले में एक ही ओवर डालेगा. He will not ball in power play. So
it's actually makes feel people better. So maybe Natarajan can do well. Usually people do
But
well against this.
you
So
remember,
wait,
Natarajan can either go very expensive or he's amazing with his Yorkers. There's like no in between.
do you remember you backed him for 8 years? Many
Yeah.
franchises were behind him. आपने 8 टीम उठाया है, आठ हमने उसको पिछले ऑक्शन में भी लेने की कोशिश करी थी, तब भी 8 करोड़ रुपए आपका आरटीएम उठा था. सो यू गाइस बैक्ड हिम फॉर 8 years, तो कुछ तो हमने देख के लिया होगा इस बार.
Let's
इन्होंने
see. It's like सारे SRH प्लेयर्स को लेंगे, अभी SRH के अगेंस्ट खेलेंगे और जीतने का बस प्रे करो. Sorry, tomorrow we are not letting you win. So
लेट्स सी इफ
let's
इट
see.
इफ लेट्स सी, वो तो अगले पॉडकास्ट में पता चलेगा कौन. बिकॉज़ सी, this time I'm confident, okay? Because last year I was not confident because of the bowling. This time I'm confident because bowling है, वो भी death bowling. And because you guys play मौत का खेल, तो I'm like, okay, let's get the players who give मौत का खेल also.
and Pulkit, just I was reading an article after our loss with LSG, right? They very nicely mentioned that against SRH, you need to throughout the innings you need to have death bowling.
Hmm.
LSG had death bowling even before the death overs. That was the headline of the article. It was so nicely written. The variations they used, they treated every over like a death over, and we were also going after like it's the last over of the match. So
Yeah,
कब
that
डेथ
one
ओवर स्टार्ट हो रहा है पता नहीं. थ्रू आउट द मैच डेथ ओवर से रहने वाला है.
Guys,
बता रहा
thank
हूँ.
you so much for joining. We have less than a minute and we overshoot it,
चलो,
but I should say we had an amazing conversation. It was really lively and all, so I hope you had a good time too. Let's see who wins. Is it the Eagles or the Lions?
भी use है आधे तो. अरे तो
Okay.
भाई.
Thank you
Okay, चलो
guys
see
for joining. Let's have a good
you.
day.
ऑल
Bye
द बेस्ट.
bye.